Welcome to Grand Prix, your go-to channel for the fastest updates in Formula One. We've got 3 hot stories for you, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay ahead of the pack. Let's get started. Hey friends, welcome back to another info-packed video. Today, we dive into the latest developments from Ferrari, who have been working relentlessly to fix early season issues with their all-new 2025 car. We'll break down the updates they introduced at the Bahrain Grand Prix, evaluate if they worked, and look at what the team expects heading into this week's race in Saudi Arabia. Before we get into the details, make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on, because if you're not, you'll definitely miss out on all the key moments in the world of Formula One. And if you enjoy informative videos without the usual fluff, go ahead and leave a like. It really supports our work here at Grand Prix. So, let's get straight into it. After opting for a completely new car concept for the 2025 season, Ferrari found themselves struggling in the opening rounds. The car didn't deliver the performance they had hoped for, and its behavior was unpredictable under changing conditions. Still, Ferrari's engineers believed that pivoting away from the 2024 design was the right call, as that previous car had reached its development ceiling, leaving little room for real progress. In the early races of this season, Ferrari focused on data collection. That work culminated in the introduction of a major update package at the Bahrain GP, including a new floor, which the team hoped would solve the most pressing balance and grip issues. According to La Gazzetta dello Sport, one of the most important improvements in Bahrain came directly from this redesigned floor. Not only did it help reduce tire degradation, a big issue in earlier races, but it also minimized the porpoising effect, those harsh vertical bounces at high speeds. The car became more stable and predictable, allowing Ferrari to run it closer to the ground, which further boosted performance. Even more promising was how much the operating window of the car improved. Previously, even small changes in weather or setup could throw the whole balance off. But in Bahrain, the team saw a notable improvement in how the car handled under different conditions, even though they still don't fully understand how this new floor behaves. Compared to the previous week's race in Japan, the operational window in Bahrain was nearly twice as wide. Now, as Ferrari prepares for the Saudi Arabian GP, insiders report that the performance window is expected to expand another 30%, thanks to the better understanding of the new floor and the massive amount of data collected in Bahrain. This means the team can push the car harder, possibly unlocking even more performance. This could be a turning point for Ferrari, who so far in 2025 have fluctuated between being the 3rd or 4th best team on the grid. Encouraged by the positive results of the first upgrade phase, the team has already scheduled additional updates. A larger package is expected to be introduced by the time we reach the Miami Grand Prix, which will complete their planned update cycle for the first part of the season. So, here's the big question. Could Ferrari finally be on their way back to fighting for wins and even challenging for the championship? Or is this just another small step in a long journey that may not bear fruit this season? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Are you optimistic about Ferrari's trajectory, or do you think their window of opportunity is already closing? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Grand Prix for more no-nonsense content about your favorite sport. See you in the next one. Hey there, friends. Welcome back to another quick and information-packed video here on Grand Prix, your go-to source for all things Formula One, without the fluff. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure you're subscribed and notifications are turned on, so you never miss the best and most reliable F1 news delivered daily. And, of course, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps support our work. Now let's dive right into it. While the spotlight over the weekend may have been on the usual race drama, there was an important detail that flew under the radar. A new development that could bring Felipe Drugovich one step closer to joining the Formula One grid. During the Bahrain Grand Prix weekend, Drugovich was back in action, getting valuable track time in free practice 1 behind the wheel of the Aston Martin. His performance was solid. He was competitive and finished close to teammate Lance Stroll, which didn't go unnoticed in the paddock. But what really raised eyebrows was what happened the weekend prior in Japan. Drugovich was seen speaking with representatives from Cadillac, the new team set to join the F1 grid next year. That meeting wasn't just a casual exchange. Drugovich is now officially on Cadillac's radar for their 2026 debut. The Brazilian driver was even asked about those conversations, and he didn't shy away from confirming the rumors. Yes, he said, talks have taken place. However, he also added a dose of realism, pointing out that he's not the only candidate. According to him, Cadillac currently has 7 or 8 drivers under consideration, including big names like Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez. Drugovich was also asked whether his experience with Cadillac's endurance racing program could give him an edge in landing a seat with the F1 team. He answered honestly, saying that while he does have ties with Cadillac's endurance division, that doesn't automatically translate into an advantage. The Formula One program, he explained, is being run separately, and for now, there's no direct connection between the two divisions. What we know is this: Drugovich is officially on Cadillac's shortlist, but nothing has been decided yet. The team is still in its early stages of development, and according to Felipe himself, it's too early to say whether he truly has a realistic shot at the seat or not. Cadillac has been clear, they're looking for a blend of experience and long-term potential. That's why Bottas and Perez are being considered. But Drugovich offers something different. He's young, talented, well-prepared, and has already logged over 1,000 kilometers of F1 testing, making him a fascinating option for a team building for the future. So what do you think? Can Felipe Drugovich break through and secure his place on the 2026 grid? Is he the right choice for Cadillac's first Formula One lineup? Or will experience take priority? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like the video if you found this update helpful. Stay tuned here at Grand Prix. We've got daily insights and exclusive analysis from the heart of the F1 world. See you in the next video. It's no secret that Red Bull has been increasingly concerned about the possibility of losing Max Verstappen, and that concern is growing by the day. While Verstappen decided to stay with the team in 2024, giving Red Bull a chance to improve and observing how rivals were evolving, things in 2025 haven't gone according to plan. So far this season, the performance of the Red Bull car has been underwhelming, to say the least. The team is clearly struggling with pace, consistency, and development, and Verstappen has made it no secret that he's not satisfied. What's even more concerning is that there's no short-term solution in sight. According to reports released today, Red Bull is now pinning all hopes on a major upgrade package that is set to debut at the Imola Grand Prix, exactly 1 month from now. This update is being viewed as a make-or-break moment, not only for the team's championship hopes, but also for Verstappen's future with Red Bull. Insiders are already suggesting that if the upgrade fails to deliver a significant leap forward in performance, Verstappen may begin exploring his options for 2026, seriously considering leaving the team. From his perspective, such a failure would signal that Red Bull's engineering team may not be capable of solving the car's underlying problems, raising fears about their ability to develop a competitive car for the next major regulation cycle. In Formula One, a misstep in a new regulation era can set a team back 4 or 5 years, something Verstappen likely wants to avoid as he heads into what should be the prime of his career. Even Helmut Marko, Red Bull's longtime advisor and the man in charge of driver development, has spoken publicly about the crisis. In a candid interview, he admitted the team is under enormous pressure to turn things around, urgently. According to Marko, if Red Bull fails to deliver a competitive package soon, they not only risk losing both the drivers and constructors' championships, but they also face the very real danger of losing Verstappen altogether. And that, in his own words, is a very real concern within the team. Marko pointed to 2 specific races, Brazil 2023 and Japan 2025, as examples where everything happened to line up just right for Verstappen to succeed. But relying on those rare moments of alignment is not a sustainable way to win titles. He stressed that the team needs to build a stable foundation, producing a car that is predictable, consistently competitive, and allows Max to extract maximum performance, without needing miracles. Whether Red Bull can actually do that, however, remains to be seen. With only a few weeks left before the critical Imola upgrade, the clock is ticking. Verstappen won't wait forever. He's shown loyalty to the team, but he's also a 3-time world champion with plenty of options on the table, and no desire to waste his best years stuck in midfield battles. So what do you think? Is this the beginning of the end for Red Bull's dominance? Can the Imola package really turn things around in time to convince Max to stay? Or is his departure already becoming inevitable? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, And don't forget to subscribe to Grand Prix for all the latest updates from inside the paddock.